What's up, everybody? This is Brian Engelman with the New American Media. We are here at the Verizon Wireless Amphitheatre in Irvine, California for the Sublime With Rome concert. First time I will ever get to see Sublime with Rome, in parentheses, and 311 is also performing.
What's up? Seann, Flynn. We're ready to rock.
So here we are in 2011, and Sublime With Rome will be performing live. We're a few minutes away from the Sublime With Rome concert. Rome is the new guitar player and singer that has filled in for Bradley Nowell. Sounds good. They've been playing for a little bit now, a couple years. A bunch of stuff on YouTube you can check out. First time seeing them live, and I'm excited. Every show I've seen, as the months progress, it seems like they get tighter as a band, they get better performing together. So I'm really hoping they put on a good show tonight. We're going to get you some footage, and I hope you guys enjoy and pass it around to every other Sublime fan that never got to see him with Bradley. Rome's doing a good thing, keeping the tradition going. He's doing a real good thing, and it's good to see the other guys. I know that Eric Wilson, the bass player, he's having a shoulder surgery. So they're going to have to cancel a couple of upcoming shows, and we're fortunate we got to see him right before he goes in for surgery. I've torn my shoulder, it's not fun, so I wish him the best, and looking forward to the show tonight.
So, for the first time since the mid-1990s, the curtain is rising on a new era of Sublime, this time with Rome, playing their greatest hits and songs off of their new album, Yours Truly.
The show is getting ready to start. Looking forward to it.
So, Eric Wilson and Rome Ramirez are walking past Bud Gaw on drums, not pictured here, getting ready to take the stage. Basically, you have two of the hottest bands of the mid-90s in Sublime, this time with Rome, and 311 on the Unity Tour. And these two hot bands start off setting something on fire. First song they launch into is Smoke Two Joints, a cover of The Toys that first appeared, I believe it first appeared on the 40 Ounce to Freedom album. And from there, it just kept going. They did Lovers Rock, their current single off of Yours Truly. They did some of my favorites from a couple of albums ago. Don't Push, Garden Grove, Wrong Way, STP, Greatest Hits, Scarlet Begonias. That was a Grateful Dead cover. Bad Fish, Summertime, What I Got, Santeria, and Date Rape. Even the most casual fans know most of those songs from the radio. So, as I said, they did Lovers Rock, which is a song that, for me, the first few times I heard it, it was okay. I don't know, there were a couple of sound effects on the studio album that didn't grab me right away. But a couple days after reviewing the album, it was one of the songs that just kept sticking in my head. So you know you have a good song when you start humming it and singing it when you're not even listening to the song. So they also played Panic. That was their first single off this album. That's probably my favorite song off the new album. They also did PCH. It's a good album. You should go take a look at the album. You should go see the band live. If you haven't seen Sublime with Rome, if you haven't seen Sublime, go do it now. Don't wait. We saw with Bradley Nowell, we saw with Nirvana, we saw with Alice in Chains, we saw with a lot of bands. Don't wait to go see one of your favorite bands. Just go see them while they're touring.
Alright, we just wrapped up Sublime with Rome. Here are my thoughts. I could have used a little bit more of the horns and the DJ in the mix, but when you could hear them, they were awesome. Tell you what, Rome is pretty polished. I'm very impressed. He's got his shit together. I didn't hear sour notes, I didn't hear scratchiness, I didn't hear, occasionally a little tweaked lyric here or there. I mean, but they're good. And you got two-thirds, you got the whole rhythm section, the drum and the bass, Eric and Bud rocking it. So, overall, you know, and one last point, I didn't know if I knew how to say this the right way before, but I've heard a lot of Bradley Nowell live. I have a lot of his albums and CDs live. And I'll say that Rome seemed very, very polished. And I don't think Bradley ever got groomed on that level. Take a look at the crowd. Spin around real quick. I don't think Bradley ever got to play this.
Give it up for Sublime in the house.
Right, take a look at it. Take a look at the all the way across. How are they liking it?
Next up, 311 Unity Tour in town.
So,
DJ Soulman gonna play.
I would recommend you go see Sublime with Rome. Pick up their album, check them out. They don't disappoint. It's very impressive.
It's good music. What else do you want me to say?
Party with 311 tonight.
The only disappointing part of the entire night was the fact that since this concert was in Orange County, I just kept wanting to see Gwen Stefani come on stage and perform Saw Red. The only thing we saw red was this little bonfire they had up in the lawn section during the 311 portion of the show. 311 was a great performance this evening. The drum solo was great. All the musicians were fantastic. Go check out the Unity tour if it comes near you. Check out both their albums.